Again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Just caught a few minutes of Fox, and the talking heads, they're making reference to Obama's job approval rating based on the polls. And so right now they're saying that he's got a 45% approval rating. Well, you know what's interesting is that number correlates directly with the number of people that are sort of getting subsidies from this government. You know what I mean? So one would naturally assume that they're going to be in favor of this dysfunctional president with his dysfunctional administration. 1 in 3 Americans is receiving some form of subsidy. 1 in 3. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? When you consider that the balance is supporting those that are receiving subsidies. Yeah. And, you know, when you look at the billions of dollars that Obama is giving to the enemies of the United States, you know, Hamas, the Al-Qaeda, the Taliban, the Mujahideen, the Brotherhood, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling that Congress allows this insanity to continue. And the only reason they would allow it to continue is because they're complicit. You know, you got the Speaker, John Boehner, they say, well, he controls the purse. Well, when's he going to start controlling the purse? Personally, I think it's a day late and a dollar short. I don't think he can turn this around. I think it's reached the tipping point, as they say, you know. We're coming up to 17 trillion. We're going to surpass 17 trillion. If this clown is allowed to remain in power, which I believe he will remain in power, when we reach 20 trillion, it'll be like 216. He won't leave. He's not going to leave until the country's completely destroyed. He did say he intends to transform the country. Unfortunately, the Republican Speaker, the Republican House of Representatives, they're all complicit. There's nothing that's more important than to investigate his eligibility. And what are they doing? You got Congressman Chaffetz. Well, he's going to take a look at what happened to the SEAL teams that were killed in Afghanistan. Yeah, that's important, but not as important as finding out if Obama is eligible. You got people in Congress talking about, well, we've got to put together a special committee to investigate Benghazi. That's important, but not as important as determining whether or not Bozo's eligible to be in the White House. You've got people putting together congressional hearings and investigations to investigate the IRS. Again, that's important, but not as important as investigating whether or not Obama's eligible. Why haven't they begun that? Well, the answer is obvious. They're all complicit. If they weren't complicit, this insanity would never reach the level that it's at now. You think not? Well, then you tell me. You tell me how this madness could continue for as long as it has. How all of these scandals mean nothing. How the IRS scandal means nothing. How the AP scandal means nothing. How going after Rosen, the Fox reporter, means nothing. How Benghazi means nothing. How the NSA scandal means nothing. How could all these scandals mean nothing? Well, they mean nothing because there's no one willing to do what needs to be done, and that is to investigate Obama's eligibility. That would end this nightmare for everyone. What do you think? I told you what I think.